Hey guys, so I'm gonna be dyeing my hair purple now. It's been about 3 days since 3 days. Yeah, today's Tuesday. I'm tired. Been a long 2 days at work. Pulling in about 11-hour days. So today I'm gonna be dyeing with Xmondo again. Only this time we're gonna make the color purple, which I've already made it. It's on the side of the camera. But I wanted to go over what colors we're using. So I have Xmondo Berry, which that's the inside. And then I have the Slate Gray, which does have that purple hue to it. And then the last color is Super Blue. That's very blue. And yes, I am fully aware that he has a purple color out in his line of stuff. Oh yeah, that's my hair dyeing bag. Everything's in there. So as you can see, I started putting everything up, and here's my mix. So the color doesn't really do it, I should say the light doesn't really do it justice, but that's the color. Kind of has some sparkle in it, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna dye it and see what happens. Hopefully the phone stays. Okay, cool, it's staying. So, got my gloves. I have a protective thing. I have not done the Vaseline. Gotta do that because I don't want purple ears. Especially the ears. So I always try to make sure I get around the forehead a good amount because I am known to have it spread. And then of course, the ears, I do a good amount. That way it does not get into any crevice. And go behind the hair. And I learned from the last time I did this with his hair color, I have got to make sure to get my neck and a bit of my face, because it's a bit thick. Like, it's a good thick, so you don't really have to stress over all of it, but it's just a bit too thick. So you do have to make sure that you put Vaseline down your neck or it goes crazy. So I'm gonna get our gloves on. And I have one part of my hair that is not up. And that's the part I'm gonna start with first with my sectioning. And then just kind of going from there. So I'll kind of show you that y'all can see how I do it. So as you can see, I hope you can see, this is the main section of work with. I grab the whole hair using my pinky. So just grab a section, take it out, twist this up, take my clip, and just clip the hair up. And this is the hair I'm going to work with. So, I'm going to start at the base. And you take that clip right here, and you just do some, nope, you have it, this one. Okay, and it's okay to do a couple tries to get it. It takes me a couple tries. So I'll start with one of my sections first, before I move on to another section.
so I can make sure that that entire section is saturated, because I do not want to have anything missed. Like what I did before.
It is a struggle to do it without the mirror in front of me so I can kind of see what I'm doing, but I hope y'all kind of get the concept and can understand kind of what I'm doing.
So I can't see that part, so. Okay, loosen that, and then keep going. So I'll come back and show you guys
What I do on the next part, and we'll just go from there. It's easy. So just doing a quick check-in. I'm going to show y'all how it looks. This is the color so far. Right now I've got most of it covered. That's the entire back. There it is on the other side. Oh, there we go. Now y'all can see. It's hard to do with the phone. But now we're to the side.
That should go pretty quick. And then, yeah. Here we go.
Crap. Yeah. So I just fast forwarded. I did some editing, but basically I'm just showing y'all how I do my hair with the sides and going up to the front. So enjoy. I'm just kind of talking to myself here in this instance. So apologies for all the mouth moving. I promise I'll try and not do that next time.
small confidence box. But maybe it'll help someone else get the courage to get in front of the camera and kind of show around who they are. I'm still not 100% with it all, but I'm trying. And I hope you guys who do watch this like them and are willing to support me and support my daughter with this adventure that we're on. She's loving making videos for y'all, and I'm enjoying doing video stuff, so we each have our own thing that we do. But it's some bonding things, and I hope y'all can see that and show some love. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with this, and we'll go from there. See ya.
So I'm in the bag. So you can see, got a timer for 25 minutes because I've already spent 5 minutes cleaning because I made a mess. So I'll see you guys in 28 minutes because it'll take me a bit to wash off the hair. Okay, time to rinse out. Let's see what happens. So I have it on cold, and I have one of the stronger settings on my thing because I learned last time doing Xmondo, or really any product for that matter, to rinse it in cold water so that way it stays longer, and then also so that way it does not bleed through. The last time I did this, not the blue, but the time before that, excuse me, sorry, I had some beer. Time before that, I used warm water, but like a lukewarm, and it did not hold. The color just slipped right on through. When I did the blue color, however, I did it with cold water, and it lasted for a while. So it's been nice to have that. So, cold water. Here we go. I'll be right back. Bye. Always takes so much to do that. Oh, goodness. So, one thing I did not mention that I felt, I mean, most of us should know, but I got some water in my ear, sorry. But a lot of people don't, is when you do this, especially the rinsing part, I mean, you want to make sure that you thoroughly rinse. Don't add any product, just rinse it. I don't do any conditioner, no shampoo. I wait until it's hair washing day, which because I have the thick hair, I only wash like every 3 to 4 days. So I always try to remember that. So when you're doing this, just make sure that you are, sorry, whoa, I just saw that. That's purple. That's so cool. Never had purple hair, never thought I would. But, okay, that's pretty dope. But yeah, so when you do this, you just always want to make sure that you thoroughly rinse. And by thoroughly rinse, I mean that you literally are waiting until the water is practically clear before you stop. Because if you still have any sort of color coming out, it is not done coming off. So when you do it, you really want to make sure that you rinse it thoroughly. And right now I'm just cleaning off the edges, making sure everything is good. Get in my ears, and then we can do a full profile reveal of the color. So, I mean, I'm liking it. You could definitely tell where I dyed. There's a lot of hair dye on my neck. As you can see, that is what I'm presently cleaning off, is the excess dye that's on my neck. And I'm going through the hair, just kind of drying it. And yeah, this is how I dry, because I just let it air dry. And while I'm doing this, I'm making sure that there is no more product coming off. because you really don't want all the excess. Because if you missed a spot, then you have to re-rinse, and that's never fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish doing this real quick. Let my curly waves, or I should say wavy curls, whichever the correct term is, come up. Show you guys kind of what it looks like. Give me a second, I'm gonna hair flip. So as you can see, that's the color. So there we go. So there's our fun new color. If I go more under the light, you can see the red tint that I have in it. And the reason I did the slate gray is so that I can have a little slate blue populate. And it does kind of have an ombre look. It's hard to see in the light, but it's like lighter at the roots, which is surprising because you would think those would be darker, considering that my roots were basically platinum for the most part. But just going through, checking it all, and as you can see, nothing's missed. So there is our purple, and we're just gonna kind of let that sit, and then in the morning I'll show you guys what it looks like dried, because again, I do not I don't blow dry my hair. I let it air dry. I've always let it air dry. It's just maintained a lot healthier hair that way for me. That's just me though. It does have a pink tint to it. I wonder if that's from the red. Oh well, kind of fun though. Never had this hair color, so let's see what happens. I'm enjoying it, but I'm gonna finish cleaning up, and then yeah, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow when it's dry. Bye. Hi guys. So it is the next day, and I wanted to show y'all what it looks like. Sorry for the chaotic mess. I just have the top pinned up a little bit, but this is the color, and we're practically in natural light. But I have to admit, I never thought I would like this, but I really like it. Yeah, it's got fun to it. It's definitely different. My grandmother said she likes it better than the blue that I had. So this is it right here. And yeah, so much fun. We'll see how long this lasts, but I might try the Xmondo red next because I really want to see what that does with the natural red that I have in my hair. Just kind of go from there. So have a good one.